everyone. If I could just have your attention for 5 minutes. I won't talk long, I promise. Hi, my name is Bob Alter, and I represent the ownership group of SVI LAX, the owner of this fine new establishment. And I would like to welcome all of my friends, family, hotel staff, project team, our investors, clients, and most important, our customers for the grand opening of the Residence Inn LAX. Thank you all for joining us for this special celebration. Tonight we celebrate the hard work by many people in this room. The collaboration of the ownership team, our construction team, the technical team, our legal team, the lending team, the very competent operations team, led by Tom Beeden, our general manager. Together, over the last year and a half, we managed to take the old half-vacant office building and successfully open the first hotel in the LAX area in 23 years. This is a tremendous accomplishment by all, and I'm very happy to share this evening and the hotel with you. When I first toured this building, it was evident that the structure of the building, the overall size of the building, the ceiling heights, the proximity to the airport, available parking, made this a conversion opportunity. We knew that the Residence Inn brand by Marriott was a perfect fit. Not only was the Residence Inn not yet represented in this market, but the unique opportunity to feature oversized rooms and unique amenities in public areas that you can see fit this urban prototype very well. We closed on the building on February of 2014, and in 13 months later, we welcomed our first guests, thanks to R.D. Olson Construction and the rest of the team. I would like to thank our group of investors, the R.D. Olson Construction team, including many of the important subcontractors, our technical team, led by Gene Fong and Mark Robeson, our hotel operations team, led by Tom Beeden, and Hannah Greenberg with Seaview. Hannah joined the company just about 6 months before we took on this building, and she has been on it 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours, more than half of that time down at the city building department. She told us that she counted up there were only 92 permits to get this building open. Also, I'd like to thank the staff of the City of Los Angeles Department of Building and Safety and the Los Angeles Fire Department, who were instrumental in obtaining the occupancy permit and ensuring we are in the safest building in Los Angeles. Welcome again to the Residence Inn by Marriott, the newest hotel to open, and now I would like to introduce Bill Wilhelm, the president of R.D. Olson Construction, whose team did an exceptional job in executing a very aggressive construction schedule and pulling off a few miracles on the way. Here you go, Bill.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Not to try to go through what Bob has just talked about. Bob, you stole my speech, to be honest with you. But from a project team perspective, I got to thank Bob right out the gate. To take a vision like Bob had 16 months ago, give or take, and to implement that vision in 13 months is literally impossible. To basically mobilize the project site, start the design process, go through the permitting process, move tenants out at the same time, and then turn the building over for usage within 13 months from day one of mobilization. That's unheard of. End of the day, what it comes down to is having the right vision that Bob has, but also the right kind of collaboration across the board. The collaboration that the project team had all around was impeccable. From the R.D. Olson staff, to Gene Fong and his staff, to Mark Robertson and his staff, all the way down to our interior designers, Baskerville Design Force. LA Building Department was instrumental in helping us getting from point A to point B. Los Angeles Fire Department was also very important to the overall success of this project. As you bring down a 12-story building, converting from an office to a hotel, there are a lot of things you have to deal with in that process. And then at the end of the day, operations. Dealing with an operations staff that Tom has here on property was impeccable. It was a pleasure. My company, we are doing right now, we've got 8 hotels under construction, ground up, and a little bit more than 4 or 5 hotels under renovation. Having the right operations team on board makes a difference. So Tom, thank you very much for that. I'm going to hand this over to Tina Choi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Choi, and our company is called Englander Knabe Allen. We were dutifully called by Mr. Alter 13 months ago with the request of pulling off a small miracle. He wanted to change this 40% vacant office building into a magnificent hotel. That is what we do, and we were very emboldened to take that challenge. So some of us in this room, the men, don't know what it's like to give birth, right? The women in this room know what it's like. And you know how they say when you see the baby, you just forget all the pain and childbirth and the 9 months. That's how I felt and our team felt when we walked this hotel. It's just spectacular. So it's been a joy working for Bob, pulling off some small miracles, and specifically working with the city and the city departments. These guys are our partners. We work with them all the time, but I gotta tell you, this project, they went above and beyond. We had the city working over, I would say, close to 800 plus hours. We had inspectors working here on Saturday morning at 3 a.m. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Fire Chief John Vidovich, very integral to this hotel opening on time, and an example of your city and your government going above and beyond to really deliver product and to help this great city continue. So without further ado, Chief Vidovich.
Thank you, Tina, for that gracious introduction. It's not often that the fire marshal is asked to represent city officials at a grand opening at these type of events. Oftentimes, the fire marshal is looked at as the obstructionist prior to these buildings opening. And I can assure you, under the visionary leadership, Bob Alter, Hannah camping out at Figueroa Plaza, we made a commitment to this project as a city family to ensure that it was built safely, swiftly, and we did out-of-the-box thinking. On behalf of Mayor Garcetti and his leadership team, he's created a new vision. This is the first step. First hotel in 23 years next to a world-class airport that's currently under construction. We should all be proud of the mayor and his team and the commitment to ensure that we have a lot of new development in the city. This building was 40% empty for a long, long time. What this project did was brought 250 jobs into the city of Los Angeles during construction, 70 permanent jobs for all hotel employees, $2 million in TOT taxes every year. Thank you, it pays my salary. $25 million in renovation. And those of you who haven't toured yet, you're missing out. Ensure you take this tour. I have a place where I'm going to try to make a reservation for my anniversary here in the near future.
Book it now, right now.
You got it. In any event, it takes a village, as they say, and it takes a lot of partners. The Los Angeles Fire Department is extremely happy to be part of the development process. And again, we look forward to ensuring that this building and several buildings that are under construction are built fast and safe. Thank you very much.
Okay, I promise I'm not going to take a long time because I do think I'm the last speaker up here. But I'm Tom Beaton, I'm the general manager of this hotel, and thank you so much. I just want to say, isn't this awesome? Thank you all for coming so much and to be part of this. This has been a real pleasure to be able to work with Interstate, but more importantly, Bob Alter, to get this hotel open and the whole team that we have to work with. This is the 4th hotel I've opened, and I'll tell you, I learned from the best, and I've got to give a shout out to Russ Cox over here, who taught me how to do this. And it's gone great, and I want to say thank you to my staff, because that was probably the best part of this whole thing, is putting together my team. So, very exciting to be changing the landscape here at LAX, and just very excited to be here. I'm going to turn this back over to Bob Alter.
So thank you very much for coming.